welcome to Eye on Redcliffe, the show that's all about Redcliffe.
I'm Jared, and this is Ash.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or if you'd like to be on the show, or if you have a story for the show, you can email us, eyeonredcliffe@gmail.com.
This week we're having a look at the Scarborough Boat Harbour development and the town hall.
And then we'll take you on a special journey up Humpybong. We're going to show you Humpybong like you've never seen it before. On Saturday the 8th of June, Eye on Redcliffe attended a public meeting at the Redcliffe Dolphins Club, which was hosted by the Queensland Department of Transport and Main Roads, the department responsible for managing the Scarborough Boat Harbour. The meeting was in response to significant community backlash towards previous draft master plans for the harbour. At the meeting, department representatives revealed the revised draft master plan for the Scarborough Boat Harbour. Eye on Redcliffe was forbidden from video recording any part of the presentation. However, we were able to bring to you the revised master plan as presented at the meeting. Of particular note in the revised master plan is the doubling of public green space, the maintenance of the current fishing trawler berths, the relocation of the eastern boat ramp to avoid conflicts with the adjacent marina berths, the removal of the road in front of the Sea Salt and Vine Cafe, a new circuit road connection west of Sea Salt and Vine, and a significant scaling back of marine industrial zoning on the northern arm. We believe that this significantly revised master plan is the final draft and will be ratified as the official Scarborough Boat Harbour master plan in the coming weeks. Right, so we're here on location at the Redcliffe Dolphins, but we weren't here to see the footy. We were here to see a game of another sort.
Yeah, it was the Scarborough Harbour town hall to discuss the master plan for the harbour. What are your first thoughts about what was discussed and how was it received, do you think?
I think that the Department of Main Roads and Transport, I think that they have backed down significantly on their earlier proposals. There's been a few significant changes. The trawlers are staying where they are.
Yep.
They're blocking off the road at Sea Salt and Vine. Yep. And providing a nice continuous parkland from the cafe all the way to the beach.
Yep.
They're deindustrialising significant portions of the northern arm. And so there has been obviously response to feedback.
Yeah. And I feel a lot of what was conveyed today was this just a master plan. This is not planning approval. They're not actually going to take the jackhammers to the ground just yet. That will obviously go through Moreton Bay Council for planning approval and the rest of it. So we're very much at the early stages. I know they've listened today, but whether they've heard what the community concerns are remains to be seen.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of their backdowns, a lot of their changes, were in response to the community concerns. Like, I think we've got our finished product here. Yep. I think we're where we're going to end up. I think this is it.
Right.
They might tweak things. And as far as groups like Shag, again, we still haven't been able to pin them down and find out what they want for the site. But people who want the northern arm to be left as green space, it's not happening. And the department made that quite clear today. It's a site of state significance. Yep. It's going to be developed.
And let's not forget, that's reclaimed land. That's not naturally developed land. So any wildlife that does live there now, it's not its natural home.
That's right.
And alternatives could be sought to relocate those animals in the case that it does need to happen. But I'm confident that they'll be accommodated for it anyway.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big issue for me was still the road access. Access at the moment comes from Anzac Avenue, Klingner Road, up Scarborough Road, and then Fifth Avenue. That corner of Scarborough Road and Fifth Avenue is quite a turn-off.
By bay boats.
Yeah.
Is it 5 ways there? Yeah,
and even if you take the turn-off further south, you're passing so many residential areas. This is a harbour in a residential area, let's not forget. So access to the site is paramount. how they're going to do it during construction, how they're going to do it during normal business hours. What does it look like? The response to my question today was, well, that's not our job. That's a different department.
That's right.
And,
yeah.
and that was disappointing, because I would have thought if you're looking at a master plan at this stage, you'd also be looking at a master plan for traffic management as well. So that was a big disappointment to come away from.
And also what I found disappointing was that there were 8 of these harbours in Queensland that the department are managing, 8 harbours of state significance, and that's it. We're never going to see any more.
Yes, yeah, because we also raised the question about another site on the peninsula, such as Pelican Park, which already has good highway access. I'm not sure what the environmental issues are there, but if you're looking to develop a new space where more people can use it, it makes sense that you do it where there's already good access to the facility.
So, and I guess that's half the problem up at Scarborough. That's it. There's nothing else for miles.
Yep.
So that gets developed, or it doesn't happen at all. Nothing happens.
Yep. Which we don't want either. We don't want nothing.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what the future holds for Scarborough Harbour then.
And of course, we would love to have shown you some footage from the meeting, but we were told under no uncertain terms that filming is forbidden. So,
yeah, we would have loved to have brought you to the meeting yourselves for those who couldn't make it, but unfortunately it was.
Yep. No, Yvette Darth was very strict on that.
Yeah.
Now to the centre point of our community, the Humpybong Creek. What do you know of its history? Well, this week we have a treat with Ash taking a deep dive into its history and its significance to our community.
Humpybong Creek has its headwaters near the intersection of McDonald Road and Janet Street, from where she meanders her leisurely way to the enticing waters of the Coral Sea. Historically, the creek would be dry for long periods and then catastrophically flood during our heavy summer rains. To alleviate the frequent flooding and create a beautiful place in the process, a Queensland engineer named Gordon Mackay was tasked with designing a drainage plan for the creek. Drawing inspiration from his studies in Germany, Mackay designed a network of ponds and weirs to control the creek. The result is what is known in esteemed engineering circles as the Redcliffe Minimum Energy Loss Culvert. The culvert system was completed in 1961 and over time has proven itself so successful that in 2009 it was recognised with National Engineering Heritage Landmark status by the Engineering Heritage Australia organisation. Next time you are downtown, stop in and spend a few minutes with Humpybong and appreciate both her aesthetics and technical prowess. She'll be glad to have you.
Well, thanks for that, Ash. Great insights into a local gem. What was the most interesting thing that you pulled out of that in your research?
One, that it has its headwaters at McDonald Road, so it's not very long, and ordinarily it would just be a dry culvert were it not for those weirs that were constructed. So it is completely artificial and it's beautiful, and they've created a beautiful place and a beautiful space in the process. Because I was initially there filming the fountain scene for the intro to our show, and I was trying to get the perfect shot of it. I ended up filming that with my phone, but I did some drone shots, and while I was there, I just thought, I'm going to send it up the Humpybong Creek. And I did, and I was just absolutely mesmerised and transfixed with what I was seeing. And I sent it all the way to Anzac Avenue, and I just thought, there's a story in this, because this is a special place. And it's what I believe will be our Central Park one day, as we get more and more development, to the east and west of Humpybong. It will be our Central Park.
Okay.
So I hope they preserve it and enhance it where possible. I hope they keep those beautiful concrete bridges that traverse it. I love the dolphin statue. Yeah, I love Humpybong.
Well, I hope Moreton Bay Regional Council are watching and listening and taking notes, because if we want to keep our local gems, we want to keep Redcliffe as Redcliffe.
That's right. Yeah. And hopefully they fix the fountain.
Get on it. Well, thanks for watching again. That wraps it up for another week.
And as always, Redcliffe, stay classy, and we'll see you again real soon.